Welcome back to chemistry class. Myself Shiv Ganesh, Faculty of Chemical Sciences, Samskrati Gurukul. In last session, we discussed about number of atoms in a unit cell. In today's session, we are going to talk about closed bracket structures. Closed bracket structure. Before going to start the section, I request all children to open the textbook and please go through the diagrams from the textbook, because the diagrams which I am going to write on the board, it may not be legible and may not be clear. For better understanding, all of you go through the textbook children. Now let us start today's session. Closed bracket structures. We discussed in previous videos that crystal lattice is made up of number of constant particles, and if we see any three-dimensional crystal which is made up of number of lattice, crystal lattice, and each lattice is made up of number of lattice points or number of lattice sites, and we can arrange lattice site or lattice point in such a way that which gives definite boundaries and shape of the different kind of crystals. Now there are different kind of arrangements in three-dimensional crystals. So let us talk about arrangement or closed bracket structures. First one, closed bracket in one dimension. Closed bracket in one dimensional circle. There is only one way we can arrange atoms in one dimension. We can arrange something like this. For our convenience, we are assuming these spheres as atoms. Okay, this is the way we can arrange atoms in one dimension. So we place all the atoms in a row. In this arrangement, each atom is surrounded by two nearest neighboring atoms. Suppose let us consider this sphere. This sphere is surrounded by two nearest neighboring atoms. So this number is called coordination number. Coordination number means the nearest neighboring atoms is called coordination number. I am repeating children. The nearest neighboring atoms in a crystal lattice is called coordination number. Here coordination number is 2. Coordination number is 2 in one-dimensional closed bracket structures. Next, let's see closed bracket in two-dimensional. Closed bracket in two-dimensional. There are two possible arrangements of atoms in two-dimensional. Let us see what. First one, we can arrange atoms in this manner. This is one row of atoms. Let us consider second row. This is another row of atoms. Next, third row. So this is the way we arrange atoms. This is the two-dimensional arrangement, closed bracket in two-dimensional. Here, this is first row. This first row is made up of number of atoms, and this is second row. This is third row, and so on. In this arrangement, second row is attached to the first row in such a way that the spheres of the second row are directly linked to the or directly based on the spheres of the first row. And suppose this is considered A. This is A row, and remaining layers also remaining rows also same in two-dimensional structure. So this is also A. So remaining repeating layers also A type. So this is called AAA type crystal lattice. AAA type crystal lattice. And if you see, if you consider an atom in this closed packing two-dimensional, an atom is surrounded by 4 nearest neighboring atoms. Let us indicate them. Let us place point at the center of the each sphere in 4 spheres. Here, when we join them, the center of the 4 spheres, which gives square structure. When we join center of the 4 spheres, which is the nearest neighboring spheres, and which gives square structure. This is called square closed packing in two-dimensional. This is called as square closed packing. Square closed packing in two-dimensional children. For better understanding, please go through the diagram textbook children. This is the one way we can arrange atoms in two-dimensional. There is another way we can arrange atoms in two-dimensional. Let us see that. Let us consider atoms in first row. This is atoms in first row. Let us consider now second row. This is second row and next row. Next, another row. This is the way we can arrange layers in the two-dimensional crystal. Here, in this arrangement, this is called row A and this is called row B, or this is layer A, this is layer B, because the arrangement are different here, because the spheres which are present in the second layer are placed on the depressions of the first layer. That's why the arrangement is different here, which is compared to the first layer, first structure, which is different from each other. And this is first row, this is layer A, and this is layer B. What we can observe here? When you see an atom in this arrangement, an atom or a sphere is surrounded by 6 nearest neighboring atoms. I am representing here children. This is the sphere we consider here, and this is surrounded by 6 neighboring atoms. This one we consider. These are two spheres, and these are 2 spheres. This is 1 sphere, and this is 1 sphere. When we join the center of these 6 spheres, this is 1, this is another sphere, and this is 3rd sphere, and this is 4th one, this is 5th one, this is 6th one. When we join the center of these 6 spheres, we get hexagonal structure. This is called hexagonal closed packing. Hexagonal closed packing. Hexagonal closed packing in 2 dimensions. So this is the way we get closed packing in 2 dimensions. So there are 2 possibilities while arranging atoms in 2 dimensions. In one way, the atoms which are present in the second layer are exactly placed above the first layer. Then an atom is surrounded by 4 nearest neighboring atoms. So that what is the coordination number here? Coordination number in square closed bracket is 4. Cn means coordination number children. Coordination number is 4 here, because an atom is surrounded by 4 nearest neighboring atoms, and there is another way of arrangement of atoms in two-dimensional. That is, second layer is placed over the depressions of the first layer. Then in this arrangement, an atom is surrounded by 6 nearest neighboring atoms. So that here, which gives hexagon close packing, and coordination number is 6 here. So these are two possible arrangements of atoms in two-dimensional. This is today's section, children. In today's session, we discussed about close packing in one dimension and close packing in two dimension. I hope you understand today's section. We will meet in next session. In next session, we will discuss about close packing in three dimension. We will meet in next session, children. Thank you.